Hey guys, King Kaiju here, and today I wanted to do another review, and today's review is on, I have to move him back for this, Super Alien Hipporito. And if you watch my most recent video, you would know this is one of the 5 figures I got in my most recent haul. We'll start off with detail as always. You can see that just looking at this figure, he is probably one of the nicest detailed figures that I got out of that haul. On his back, he has his little tentacle tails. I'm not exactly sure if they're tails or not, but they look like tails to me. The legs are also very nicely detailed. My only real problem with this is if you look closely at the figure, like on the legs, you can see that the paint is kind of lazily applied. Like on this arm especially, you can see that it kind of just looks like someone took a paintbrush, slapped it over a couple times, and called it a day, which in my opinion is a bit lazy. This is also on the hands with the red paint, except on the head. The head is probably the nicest detailed part of the figure with really no sloppy paint. Just the legs and arms, they kind of look a bit cheap. Now onto articulation. Despite being a humanoid figure, and if you actually look at most humanoid Bandai figures, they usually have about 3 points. Super Alien Hipporito here actually has 4. So he has 2 at the arms. He has a waist swivel. He also has a rotating nose, or trunk, whatever you would like to call that thing. So, you can get it standing up if you'd like. You know, you could get him maybe shooting at something. 4 points of articulation, more than most standard humanoid figures have, and pretty cool. So now we'll get on to sizing. This is probably where I'm going to have to move the camera back a little bit. There we go. So we'll compare him next to a couple Bandai figures that some of you might have. However, first, I want to compare him up to a monster that he actually fought alongside against, King Goldross. And as you can see, Super Alien Hipporito is actually a very, very tall figure. I actually have to raise the camera up a little bit so you can see him fully. Oh, there we go. Much better angle now. For a figure that's more common, however, here's Mogira. And if you've been watching my last Kaiju reviews, you know that Mogira is quite a tall figure. However, even Mogira is now looking very, very short compared to Super Alien Hipporito. And for a more recent figure that came out in recent years, we'll compare him with Gorg Firegulza. So this is a figure that you probably do have because it came out within the last years, and you can see that Super Alien Hipporito dwarfs him. So that's my review of Super Alien Hipporito. Overall, it's a very, very nice figure. I like the detail and paint on it a lot. Well, the paint can look a little bit goofy at times, but overall, the figure is pretty good with detail and paint. Articulation is actually very, very surprising. I would not think Bandai would make it so you could lift the trunk up, which I think is still a pretty cool feature. And sizing, he's very, very tall. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but yeah, he basically dwarfs every figure I have. So, that's it for this review. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.